Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, today we're in rural Hungary and I've been offered something quite interesting. What I've been offered here is a genuine barn find. I'm very excited. What this is a 1989, which is the same age as me, but keep that one to yourself, Lada 1500, and it's been parked up for many years. I've been told that it was used daily, but then sadly it was involved in a light accident and taken off the road. And I thought, could be wrong here, but I thought it'd make for an interesting purchase. Now if this is alright, I've got a few options. I can either get it trailered back to the UK, where I get it fixed up and put back on the road and then registered on UK plates, or alternatively, trailer it somewhere here, where labour rates are a bit cheaper, get it fixed up here, and then maybe come back over for it a later date and drive it back to the UK. It's about a 20-hour drive from here back to Manchester, so it's doable over a couple of days, isn't it? In an old 35, 36-year-old Lada. I've never actually owned one of these cars because you just don't see many of them in the UK. In the UK, they were called something different. They were called the Riva. Now, apparently, when I've read up on these, they were one of the best-selling cars of all time. Something like the third or fourth best-selling car of all time, which is mad, isn't it? It's a mad statistic. Like I say, in the UK and other right-hand drive markets, it was called the Riva. In Germany, I believe it was called the Nova, and it was actually based on the old Fiat 124. So Lada bought the rights to it, or the moulds to it, or something from Fiat. I remember watching this on James May's Car of the People. And then they produced it for many, many years. In Eastern Europe and North Africa, they were very popular. In fact, I believe in Egypt, they still made them up until about 10 years ago. Something like 2014, 2015, they were still in production. The owner of this one wants it gone. He wants the space back in his garage. So that's where I fit in. So I thought today I'd bring you guys along because this should be quite interesting. We'll go and have a look around it and we'll see if it's worth buying. It might not be, but we'll see. It's not every day that I'm offered something like this, so I thought we may as well go and have a look at it and see what we can do next. Maybe make him an offer on it, we'll see. Anyway, we're not far away now, we're only 5 minutes away according to my GPS, so I shall see you soon. We'll go and look at this old Lada 1500. I am excited because, like I say, I've never driven one of these cars, never even been in one. I remember my dad telling me years and years and years ago, he borrowed a Lada, what's it called, the Niva? You know, the four-wheel drive thing? I've seen a few around here, actually. He borrowed one from a car dealer mate of his because it had come in part exchange. So he took it home to see if, you know, my mum liked it and I liked it and whatever else, even though I was a baby. And they put me in it in a car seat and I did nothing but cry for the whole 5 or 10 minutes I was in the car. So he took the car straight back. That was the end of that. That's my only one time in my life I've been in a Lada. Anyway, enough waffle. I shall see you there. Well, we're here. I've just spoken to the guy. He doesn't want to be on camera, which is fine, but he's told me that it's under his carport around the back. Now, I can see a Citroen, but I can't see... Okay, I've just seen it. I think this is worse than I thought. He explained to me just then that it had been off the road for 5 years, 5 or 6 years. It was in a minor accident. He got a new wing for it, fitted the wing, but it was off colour. So before he had a chance to send it to the paint shop, I don't know, life got in the way and it's just been parked up ever since. But it looks like it's been used as a shelving unit. It's just stacked high with other stuff. So I think what we're going to have to do first is, well, unpack it, clear off all the stuff and see what's underneath. I was a bit optimistic until I've seen it, but I'll reserve judgment. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Turn this car off. What have we here then? So, it's a 1989 Lada Riva, or a 1500 as it was known here. So this is where the accidents happened then. This wing. Oh, this is too far gone, I think, isn't it? Look at the steel though. Proper car, isn't it? Proper steel. Not like the wings today. Before I was travelling, by the way, I put the UK sticker. I bought a UK magnet for the Range Rover behind me, and it wouldn't hold. Not like this. So it's had 2 new front wings in black. I just need painting. The whole car's going to need a paint. Tout done. Reg plate's crooked. Looks like an Arnold Clark car, doesn't it? Fitted like that. We're missing the radiator grille. We've got some cling film here. I think, well, it looks like the bonnet hinges this way, doesn't it? I think what we're going to have to do is clear all this rubbish off it and see what it's like underneath. Not sure what that sticker means. Looks Russian or something. We've got some door cards here, some Lada door cards. Is it open? Try and clear some of this rubbish out of the way. It's unlocked. Keys are in it. Look at this. We've got some seat covers. That's ominous, isn't it? Danger, do not touch. But we've got a lucky 8-ball there. Smells alright. Smells like an old car. Doesn't smell mouldy or anything. I mean, it's been parked here undercover, so maybe underneath all this dust and stuff might be a car that's worth keeping. Get a proper thud, don't you, with that? Like an old Mercedes. Of course, the unmistakable shape there of an old Fiat 124. What else have we got? Got some stickers here. Retro Car Club, Drift King, Rally Driver on board. Don't know, has this car just been driven to church on a Sunday or has it been thrashed? I think with a good old cleaner this might clean up alright. Have I lost my mind or could this be alright? I think I'll be inclined just to keep the wings black actually and not bother painting it, because with this kind of car you'd end up painting the whole thing. Might look cooler to keep it original with some, what do they call it? Patina. I'll tell you what, let me put this camera down somewhere. I'll try and put it on my bonnet so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll clear it all off and see what's underneath. Let me just quickly check this out using Car Vertical then. I'm not sure if it'll find anything, although it does work in Hungary. Because Car Vertical works in over 35 different countries, so before you hand over any cash for a used car or motorbike, it's really important that you do one of these checks. But I'm not sure if it'll find anything on this because it's been off the road for so long. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, look at this. Right, we've got photos here. Let's scroll down then. So, it's never been used as a company car, no accidents, never been stolen. So it's all clear. That's good. Oh, look at this. Right, we've got photographs here of what looks like its last roadworthy inspection. That's good. Scroll down a little bit further, see all the information. This is all looking pretty good actually. I'm quite surprised it's shown us photographs from its last MOT. If you want to do one of these checks for yourself, and I urge you to do so, you can save 20% off each and every check you do using my promo code HIGHPEAK. That's HIGHPEAK, all one word, HIGHPEAK, for 20% off. And yeah, like I say, it isn't just a UK thing, it works in Hungary and loads of other different countries. As we can see then from its last MOT, the whole car does look quite tidy. The paintwork looks quite bright, so maybe this thing could clean up well. Big reveal here. Oh yeah, look at that. I caught myself a Lada. Wiper blades are made in Hungary. Right, we've cleared it off a little bit, so at least we can see what it looks like. And, I mean, I'm being optimistic here, but it's, I'm trying to be positive, should I say. It's quite original. I've just popped the bonnet here. So if we have a look under here, we'll be able to see the motor. Just really wary of something jumping out at me. Oh, there we go. That's quite a clever design. Right, what have we got under here then? There's no battery on it, so we could do with getting a battery. I wonder if it'd start if we hook up a battery. Obviously it's been parked up for years, but you can see the battery should go there. Obviously that's missing. I can't see an awful lot under here because it's very dark. It's full of cobwebs. I'd like to see if this thing ran. What I'm going to do next then is try and get hold of a battery, but what I might do just for a bit more light is move some more rubbish out of the way and then roll it out here, just so I can see what's what. We've got no National Trust sticker, but we do have this. I've climbed over the back of it now, so I've just thought if I got behind it, I could push it out of the way, or at least push it out of this carport a little bit. But we found some more funny stickers here. So we've got this one here, which I think means I don't need airbags. Rally driver on board. I'm covered in spider webs here. It is a Lada 2107. Look at the spider's webs. There's a sticker there on the reg. I'm not sure if that says 2017. Maybe that was the last time it had an inspection, or last time it was on the road. Maybe. Not sure. Let's try and give this a push then. See if it will move. Right, I'm going to steal temporarily the battery off this little Suzuki and then put that in the Lada and see if it'll fire up. Right, I've got the battery off then now, so if we hoist this over to the Lada, we should be able to get this going. Right. We get spiky hair here, aren't I? Positive to positive. Right, positive on. Negative. You ready? We're going to hear this spring into life now. There's more life in the chicken. I won't tighten those for now. Let's just see if there's any life. I really don't think this thing will start, but we'll try. Make sure it's not in gear. We've got ignition lights. A little bit of something. No. Nada. We did have ignition lights on that. That's weird. We had ignition lights on and then nothing at all now. Completely dead. Oh, we got lights. Hang on. It's turning over. That's good. See, we've got a choke here. Probably should have checked the levels first, shouldn't I? Right, I'll stop that then because I've just noticed what looked like a load of fuel or something coming from the front there. I don't want to cause a fire here, do I? This is wet through. Oh, look at the pipe. That's completely perished. So we're going to need a new piece of rubber there, aren't we? That's not a big job, though. We can sort that out. At least on the bright side, we know that the engine will turn over, so it's not completely seized. So that's good. It reeks of fuel, though. Completely reeks. So we know that with a new battery, a new fuel pipe, this might actually fire up. What are we doing? What am I doing? There's no rot on it though, is there? It's in surprisingly good order. According to the odometer, it's done 20,467. I think that might be not its first time around the clock. It's quite a cool interior though, in a retro sort of way. What have we got here? We've got the hazard light switch down here. We've got a big clock, cigarette lighter, got a Lada badge there on the glove compartment. We've got some CDs. I really thought that we'd be finding some dead animals in here, but so far that hasn't been the case. It's actually surprisingly clean. Let's turn this off. Okay, for now then, I think we're going to have to call it a day. I'll disconnect this battery for now, put it back in the little Suzuki. I think what I'm going to have to do is speak to a local mechanic, get them to come and have a look at it, at least get it running. If I can get it running and move it out of here, then we could see what it looks like in the daylight, couldn't we, and see what it needs. I was just thinking in my head that if this is just a few £100s to buy, if I could spend maybe, I don't know, £1,000 or so on it, it might be worth doing as a bit of a project. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I know you probably think I've lost the plot, but I just thought it was worth saving. I hate to see a car kind of just rotting away, just languishing in the corner. So yeah, this might be too much of a project though, really. If it was like an old SL or something, it'd obviously, you know, an old E-Type or something, it'd be worth doing, but a Lada 1500, maybe not. Let me do that then. Let me see if there's a local mechanic, maybe in the village or something, who can come out and have a look, get it running, pull it out of here, and then we'll reassess. This might be well, it's going to have to be a two-parter. I can't really do much more today. It's already 5 o'clock, everywhere will be closed. Anyway, thank you for keeping me company. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here now then. I'm going to disconnect the battery, put it back on the Suzuki, close it up as if I was never here, and then go and speak to a mechanic. I wonder what it'd cost me just to get it running again. We'll see. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. I'll leave the links below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. I've got to get out of here now. I'm breathing in cobwebs and dust. Can't be healthy, can it?